News Channel 8's Lenny Supal joining us live tonight with more on this. And I think a lot of people are confused about what must happen here. How much money needs to be there? Tell us more, Lenny.
One woman so confused, especially when she got her notice less than 3 weeks ago that her first payment would be due in July. And tonight, she's scrambling to cover the cost.
This area ain't no big money here.
The perils of living in paradise taking a toll on Rufina Capelli. She's lived in her St. Petersburg condo for nearly 30 years, but tonight a deadline is looming. In 4 days, the first installment of her $1,200 assessment is due.
I was shocked because I didn't think it was going to be that high.
An unwelcome surprise, the notice sent to residents just 3 weeks ago.
We never were told that it was going to be that much.
Special assessments and the staggering cost gripping condo owners across the state, some topping tens of thousands of dollars. It stems from a new state law requiring aging condos to conduct costly inspections and ensure the reserves are fully funded.
Your condo has been kicking the can down the road for years, and Florida condos have allowed their reserves to go way down.
What should someone do if they're in this situation?
So they have to find a way to find the money.
Finn says unpaid assessment fees come with serious consequences.
The board can and will impose a lien upon the condo and ultimately sell it in foreclosure, and they'll lose their home.
Rufina says her payment plan will help, but options still limited to cover the cost. Do you have any hope
that things are going to change out here? No, it's not going to change.
So tonight, some attorneys worried that a wave of foreclosures could be on the horizon. As for those who are unable to pay their assessment, financing may be an option, but some may have to make that difficult decision to sell. Reporting live in Tampa, Lenny Supal, 8 on your side.